Welcome back to All About Town. It's time to shine our spotlight on Hollidaysburg artist Abraham Onkst. Since he was young, Abraham has had a natural gravitation to the art world and all things creative. Abraham joins us now to share some of his work. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us what sparked your interest in art.
So whenever I was very young, my mom and dad were always really interested in arts. My dad is a painter and he's in a band. And my mom is also very creative. She likes interior design and she would always dress me very fashionably. So that kind of got me started. And then in 7th grade, I realized I wanted to try out painting. So I asked my dad to give me the supplies and I tried my first canvas painting.
And a passion was born.
Exactly.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your style. How would you define it?
I would define it as Onkst art, but some other people call it expressionism, abstract. But I kind of characterize it with a lot of flowing layers and different splatters, and I hide different numbers and little sayings in there sometimes. And,
oh, wait, let's talk about that.
Okay.
You hide little things in your paintings? Like
yeah.
what?
Sometimes there will be little sayings, or if there's a topic that I want to kind of sneak in there, because sometimes, you know, we can't say certain things or we don't have the words to say certain things in life. So it's easier to express them through a different form like art. Rather
kind
than,
of like the saying that's on your shirt?
Correct, yes. This is a shirt that I created. It's called Create a Splendid Earth, and it's for my clothing company, Splendid Society.
I love that. I love the sentiment of it. So it sounds like
you
you sneak positive things into your painting.
I do try, yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, your artwork has enabled you to travel, and you have met some very famous people who have been exposed to your art, like Neil Patrick Harris. Tell us about your travels and things like that. Fascinating.
That's one of the biggest blessings so far with my art has been it's allowed me to travel and meet some incredible people. And I've had a couple shows in New York. I have a couple pieces on display right now at the Corridor Contemporary in Philadelphia. And last summer, I was able to go to Florida, and I had a show in Fort Lauderdale. So it's been a really fun and a really big blessing to be able to travel and meet people through my art.
You're a college junior, so those are quite the accomplishments.
Thank you.
Yeah, you should be really proud of that. So you brought some of your pieces. Let's talk about those, okay?
I'd love
Let's
to.
go to this nice big one first, because I'm fascinated with this painting.
So this is a new painting. It's called The Art Lives On, and it's kind of like a tribute to Picasso. This side of his face, this is how Picasso would paint people's faces, and the other side is my representation of what Picasso actually looked like. And I have his body in gray because kind of to represent, like, even though he's dead, his artwork still gets to live on, and we get to still appreciate it, and that's why this side is colorful. So yeah.
It's awesome. It's very beautiful, and I think he would approve.
Thank you.
All right, let's go over here to this.
This is a custom painting. It's 24 by 24 inches, and yeah, I do a lot of custom work. People will come to me and they'll give me a color palette to pick from, and I will do a piece for them, and we get to set up a little thing, and they get to have one of my pieces. So this is just a custom piece. Is there anything hidden in there? Not in this one, but actually, fun story for this one. He didn't give me a color palette. He gave me a song, and he told me make a painting that this song reminds you of.
What's the song?
So, it's called, I think it's called Janglin'.
Okay.
I can't remember the song, to be honest.
But I don't know the song, but I get it.
Thank you.
I get it. All right, you have some pottery here.
I do, yes. This is my first year trying pottery, so I wanted to make some mugs, bowls, and plates. And my teacher, Michelle Ettrick, has been working with me to create these different ceramics, and they're all food safe. You can hand wash them. And these are my bowls, mugs, and then plates, obviously. And
they're beautiful and vibrant.
It's been very fun to create these, yeah.
Now, we only have a few moments left, but we have cloth over here. What's the cloth?
Yes. These are pocket squares. So I did a collaboration with a company called Del Toro, and we made these handmade silk pocket squares.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
So if you're wearing a suit, you know, you put it in the pocket and you can fold it all different ways.
Wearable art.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing.
Yes.
Abraham, thank you so much for sharing your art with us today. We really appreciate it, and I'm sure you have a bright future ahead of yourself.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure. If you would like to learn more about Abraham's artwork, visit our website. We'll have links posted for you there. Still to come on All About Town, the Johnstown floods and the demise of the steel industry is the subject of a book by St. Francis professor Pat Faribaugh. We'll talk to him next.